everyone, it's Heidi here, and I'm here with your Thursday tutorial. I'm so excited to share a new look with you. And before I do that, I just want to do a quick reminder and remind everybody about the fun events that I have until the end of the year. So in October, I do, so the whole month of October, any sales that I make, I donate a portion of that to a local charity that helps with domestic violence and, victims, to help them get housing and things like that. So that's what I'm going to be doing in October. So if you want to come and be a face model for that, I love to put together a little portfolio of just women who are coming together to stand against domestic violence. And so you get a free makeover, and anything you purchase, a portion of that will be going towards domestic violence. Those women influenced and affected by domestic violence is what I'm trying to say. Sorry. So yeah, so that's October, and then November I've got two things. My open house for like holiday gifts, so anything that you're wanting to purchase. And I actually may do this at the end of October, just so you already have it fresh in your mind, you know what you're getting, you have the ideas, so you're able to purchase them in November and have them ready with me. And I do gift wrapping and all of that for you, so it's really exciting and really fun. And yeah, and it kind of takes some of the stress out of your holiday shopping for so anyway, so those are the things I wanted to bring up. So October, domestic violence month, domestic violence awareness month. So come get a free makeover, and then help, towards that worthy cause. And then November, the holiday open house, and I will give you the exact date soon. And then I also do so Black Friday weekend, Small Business Week, Saturday, and so usually from that Friday till Monday, I'll do like a huge sale, trying to move some of my inventory from 2018. So I give you the best deals ever. So those are some things you want to be aware of. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started in the look. So I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not, but I just, from my Applause magazine, I found this cute look that I'm going to try. I'm going to use some different colors. So here, they're using Mary Kay Mineral Eye Color and Iris. They're using Granite and their Espresso. I am going to do the Espresso, but I'm going to actually do Ballerina Pink with a little bit of a lighter color purple over. And I'm going to use Driftwood instead of the Granite. It's a little bit lighter. So anyway, so that's what I'm going to be doing. And so if you do have if you've got darker features, darker eyes, or if you've got green eyes and want to bring that out, the Iris is amazing for that. For me, I don't know, I just like to stay with lighter colors. I feel like they look better on me. So right here, I'm actually using my cream eye color brush that I put a little bit of eye primer on to just hold the color and keep it on longer. So I'm going to go ahead and take my, sorry about the messiness of this, but there it is, my Ballerina Pink. I'm just going to take a little bit of that. I'm going to put that all over my eyelid. And I hope you can see it. The lighting in here is not the best. But it's a lot more quiet down here than it is upstairs where all my kids are running around. So here we go. Ballerina Pink on the other eye. So as you can see, it's going on really light, and I actually like that. I like the lighter colors on me. I feel like it brings out like the blue. And so I did a couple different layers just to get it to show up a little more. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take, it's kind of like a purple, almost got blue undertones in there, but it's nice and light. And I'm gonna go ahead and put that on. Maybe someday I'll try this one, but that's a little bit closer to the iris color. Maybe a little brighter. And then I'm just gonna put that on over that little bit of purple, bluey purple on over top. So obviously it's gonna be a lot different than the, you know, more smoky look of this, but it's what works best for me. But the technique that you would use would be the same. Well, I mean, I guess you wouldn't have to use the light purple, you'd just use the iris, and then go on to, if you got the darker, you'd use the granite. I'm going to be using this driftwood color, so I'm going to go ahead and take that, and I'm going to make sure I read this right. So blend granite into the creases and work into the corners of the eyes. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead, corner, blend into the corner, blend into the creases. Okay. It's still pretty natural looking on me. And that's what I like. I like things to look like they were made for you. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just, and even if like if you look really good in bold colors, even if it doesn't look, it's not like a natural color, like if you have bold features, if you've got like nice thick like dark bold eyebrows and your lips are naturally a bold color, then you should go with more bold colors. And if you have like more texture in your hair and skin, then like dynamic colors can look really good on you. And you want to also compare, like, so for me, there's not such a high contrast between like my hair and skin color. Like I don't have a lot of like high contrast, so like using high contrast colors wouldn't look the best on me. So because my features are naturally a little bit more muted, that's what I tend to go for, is more just neutral, muted type of look, because it tends to look better on me than the bold, like, all I can see is your makeup, Heidi, I can't see you, you know what I mean? So I want people to see me, and when you do your makeup, I want people to see you. And if you're like a bold person, wear those bold colors because it helps you be you and you feel and look like you. So okay, so that's the granite, or in my case driftwood, and then I actually am going to use a little bit of the espresso just to kind of use along the lash lines and blend, is what it says to do here. So yes, so I've got the espresso right here. It's hard when I'm looking in the camera, right here, and so it's a darker color, and I'm going to use that just as like an eyeliner, and this just can help your eyelashes look thicker, fuller, and just kind of more defined is what it does. See that compared to this one, you just see it better. And basically what it's there for. I don't know that I want to go all the way. I guess that works. I think I got a little bit down there too. So anyway, sorry this video is kind of long. I am talking more than I usually do. I'm blending more. And I'm using my camera as a mirror, so I could get a mirror. I've got a mirror right here. I don't know why I'm not using it. Yay, mirror. But yeah, so I'm okay with this, the way that I did this. I mean, it's not perfect, but yeah, And I use the smudger brush, and maybe it would have been better to use like the eyebrow brush, but it just kind of gives it a, I guess it looks softer and not quite so straight of a line, or it looks a little bit more blended, a little bit softer like this, I guess. So anyway, so that's the look. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful Thursday. It's actually not Thursday when I'm filming this, but I will probably post this on Thursday, so I hope you have a wonderful Thursday, and hope you got something out of it, or hope it maybe inspired you or helped you. I've got some hair in my mouth in some way, or anyway, just thanks for watching if you watched all the way to the end. And I'm just gonna add my mascara, and yeah, so make sure you're just kind of watching out, or message me for like the actual dates of everything, and I will be letting you know. But for the makeovers in October, I usually just do like by appointment. Like I might contact you and say, hey, do you want to be a part of this? Do you want to, get a free makeover and take your picture? And then I put it in my, Women Against Domestic Violence. And then, a portion of the money that you, from whatever you buy is going to go to a local shelter here in Omaha. So, yeah. And I also like to take, like, things, like clothes and things that I don't use anymore. I like to take those too to the shelter. So if you just want to, like, give your stuff to me and I'll drop it by for you. If you've got old clothes, toys, stuff for kids and women, and even men, but usually I take it to the women's shelter. Then that's awesome too. Just I love to be able to help and just kind of bring awareness to domestic violence. Dispense the myth that, I don't know, that somehow the women in these situations should, I don't know, there's just a lot of like, well, they shouldn't be living with that person, why don't they get out sooner, blah blah blah, and just like bring awareness to the fact that it happens. And a lot of the times these women can't get out of the relationships because they don't have the help they need. And so I love to be able to give to them and say, you know what, I'm donating to the shelter so you can have stuff when you get out of your situation, and you'll have, and these shelters will be able to provide for these women to help them so that they're not stuck in their domestic violence situation. Anyway, so thank you so much for watching, and yeah, contact me about setting up an appointment for October, or even if you want to get started now and say, hey, this is when I have time, can I do my free makeover and buy a lipstick from you so that I can donate towards that cause. That's awesome. So, and it doesn't have to be lipstick, any product. So I usually donate like between 5 to 10%, depending on like my total sales. Usually at the end of October, I'll look at my sales and I'll donate like 10% of my personal profit to the domestic violence shelter. So yeah, so anything you purchase from me in the month of October helps towards that. So anyway, and if you wanted to purchase in September and then just say this is for for October domestic violence awareness month. Anyway, have a great day. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for being patient with my imperfections and my not being able to speak. Yeah, I really appreciate you. Thanks. Have a great day.